Hi, I'm going to quickly go through my Canvas course for my 6th grade STEM students. So when I click on the 6th grade STEM course, the first thing that comes up is my home page. This is also the page that parents will see first. So basically I have my contact information, I have a class information handout link, I have a Spanish version, thank you Becky Barros. Then I have a few announcements, and then I have some online resources, including some articles for parents explaining what STEM means, because there are several parents who have expressed they don't quite understand what it is. And then also, just for fun, on each of the grade levels pages, I included pictures of students from that grade level doing a design challenge in my class. So if we move down, I do send out announcements to remind students of things. So if there's an upcoming assignment or a quiz, I do that as well. Students can also access the calendar. So if I date an assignment, it shows up there. Primarily though, when students go into Canvas, they go into the modules. So here our first module is popping up. That's our current module, which is robotics. I usually work backward when I create a module. So I start with the learning targets. We discuss the learning targets first so that the students understand what is being expected of them. And here you can see there's a lot that has to do with systems and technology and solving problems. Those are the ones that jump out at the students the most, which goes perfectly with robotics. After that, what I do is once we go through the learning targets, we look at what the ultimate goal is to demonstrate proficiency in those learning targets. And I like to do this in the form of an assignment. I could do it in a page, but what I find is that the assignment without a date makes it more accessible for students. And so basically what happens is this kind of takes the place of Google Classroom, where Classroom used to make a copy for each student. By doing this as an undated assignment and using an external tool through Google, here's my Google document. They would click this blue link, it opens it in a new window, they can type on it, and then on their screen they have a blue submit here button here. They can either submit their work electronically, or if they want a paper copy, they can have a paper copy. And then when we're done, I go through SpeedGrader and I look at their work, and there's a box over here. I give feedback if they submitted their work electronically. We keep going. Of course, there's an accompanying rubric for this robotics challenge, and the students have this as well, again, as an undated assignment. So if they want to score themselves, they want to provide feedback, there's a reflection piece at the bottom of the rubric. And again, trying to look at it through this little window isn't the easiest. So they click this blue link, it makes a copy for them. No more of them having to make a copy and share it with you. It goes all through Canvas if they want to submit it electronically. So I found that to be very beneficial. If I go back to my modules here, if my students want to see a list, of course, here's our challenge, here's our rubric. Here are some helpful resources if kids want to know more about robots. Some kids asked, can we make a robot with feelings? I actually found a video on that from MIT, which was kind of cute. Little historical piece as well. What's been really nice about robotics is beyond the Canvas module kind of complements what we're doing because we're using Lego Mindstorms on the PCs in the computer lab. That's where it's loaded. And the students are kind of going back and forth between using the Mindstorms program on the PC and using the book that comes with the kits, which is basically pictures showing the kids how to put things together. The kids have been really good with that. So a lot of them are going back and forth between the computer and the book and kind of hybridizing what they're doing. So again, I try to make things very accessible. They have resources that are Google friendly, so they can use Rewrite Google and speech to text if they need to. If they still like paper pencil, I always print copies. That's easy enough to do. And if they want to submit it electronically, they have that option as well. And that just gives you a little glimpse into how I build a module in Canvas.